Fennel. If you haven't realised, I absolutely adore this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to pickle it, so you've always got fennel on hand. So the most important, a couple of important things. Firstly, you need your jar to be sterilised. So we've pre-sterilised this one.
How do you sterilise?
Take the lid off, whack it in a pot of boiling water, bring it to the boil and let it sit there for 10-20 minutes, and basically it kills all the bugs and everything bad inside there. So when you add your pickling liquid, you know, nothing goes foul. So that's one step. Second step is to obviously cook, clean and prep your fennel. Third step is to make your pickling liquid. So I'm going to use vinegar, sugar, water, fennel seeds and cloves for flavour. That's all going to go together. Whack it in the water. Oh, it's going to be so good. 2 cups of vinegar. We've got 1 cup of water. We've got half a cup of sugar as well. It's going to go in there. We're going to add a couple of cloves. That's way too many, so I'm going to go like 5 or 6 cloves in there. I'm going to add maybe a teaspoon of fennel seeds. Basically, you're going to throw that on the stove on a medium heat, and what we're going to do is we're going to dissolve the sugar. We're going to let all those flavours from the cloves and the fennel seeds infuse into that pickling liquid. It's up to you how thick or thin or what shapes you want to cut your fennel into. I'm going to slice it into some sort of centimetre, half a centimetre thick slices. Alright, so once you've sliced your fennel, you're going to throw it into your pot of pickling liquid. You're going to bring it back to the simmer, and you're just going to cook that fennel through till it's nice and soft. Alrighty, so that's come up to the simmer. The fennel's nice and tender, and what we're going to do is we're going to throw it in our jar with the same liquid you poached your fennel in. Just going to tip it into the jar. So fill it up with your liquid. It has to all be covered. What I'm doing is I'm just giving it a little tap just to make sure all the air bubbles get out. Going to go our seal on, our lid, close it down. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop this in the water. So we've just got some simmering water there. How cool is that? How awesome are those layers? You know, you can see the fennel seeds, the flavour, the cloves. And this is how you have fennel all year round. Love this shit. So that's going to seal itself even though it's half in. The heat from the bottom is going to make it a vacuum, and it's going to make sure the lid's really sort of tight down. Half an hour, 20 minutes, and then what we're going to do, you're going to take it off, put it on a cloth, and just put it aside and let it cool down by itself at room temperature. Let it take its time. Don't throw it in the fridge. If you put it in the fridge, the glass is going to explode. So, all right, guys, that's it. Our pickled fennel, first pickling recipe for Bondi Harvest. Yee-hoo! It is awesome. This stuff tastes so good. We use it at the cafe. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week. Make sure you check out bondiharvest.com, and we'll see you next week. Yee-hoo!